Hi everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about playing quickly, speed in playing. And the reason I wanted to speak to you about this is because a lot of you send me videos of your playing and it's wonderful, but oftentimes what I see, again between learners, between students, is that you're playing too quickly with not enough clarity. And I think the title of this video will be Aim for Clarity, Not Speed. And I'll give you some examples. Typically when we're uncertain of something, we'll do it quickly. But with that speed, we lose accuracy and clarity. This is true, right now I just started martial arts last year.
Yes! Woo!
And if I do a technique slowly, it means that I'm doing it correctly. Same thing with dancing. If I'm just learning a step and I try and do it quickly, that clarity and accuracy is lost. The same thing applies for music. Speed, playing something quickly, will come through practice. And I wanted to give you an example. So, the rainbow connection, just in my head right now. There are two ways of playing it. There are lots of ways, but playing it slowly shows that you know the song. It brings out expression in music, right? So, right? The notes are clear, and I'm taking my time, taking a pause in music, on a note, letting it breathe, giving it that room, is really beautiful to listen to. And it requires skill. Playing something quickly, I give the example of, there's a klezmer song. That walk down, for me, I have a lot of trouble with. So if I play that klezmer song quickly, I'm just going to do that walk down. If I practice that, it will sound clear. Right now, I know whenever I play that song, my wife is like, why are you playing it so quickly? The notes are muddled. It's because my fingers I haven't practiced that enough. The song would sound nicer, in my opinion, and I think in listeners' opinions, if it was... If I slow it down a bit, if I wanted to play it quickly, I would have to practice. And I thought I'd show you an example. So I'm going to show you some practice techniques, just triads and arpeggios, that I'm really good at with my right hand, because that's what I do with my right hand, and not so good at with my left hand. So for example, and this is going to be strange because I'm going to take off my accordion and try and play the accordion like a piano, just so I could play the accordion with my left hand. So I'm just going to go as much as I can. So let's try C major to A minor to D minor to G. Right? Again. I think that sounds really nice and clear and smooth compared to, I'm going to try it with my left hand. And again, my left hand knows what to do on the piano. Sorry, it's going to be a little hard. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'm really trying my best here. I'm not doing it on purpose. My left hand doesn't have as much practice. And so when I try and do that same exercise on my left hand, it doesn't sound clear. It doesn't sound as good. I shouldn't be playing that sound. I shouldn't be playing that quickly. It doesn't sound as good. Obviously, this is a strange situation of holding up the accordion like that, but again, it's not an ideal situation. So, what are the takeaways from this? If you're a beginner accordion player, or even an advanced one like me, or let's call myself an intermediate, take your time when you're playing something. Oftentimes, especially when we're performing and people are watching, we want to muddle through a song, and that means playing quickly and just playing through things. My suggestion would be to add dynamics to your song, to slow it down. Slow it down in your practice and play the song slowly. What that means for your practice, I have my 15 minutes of practice for beginner accordion. That 15 minutes of practice should be comprised of triads and arpeggios, left hand practice, right hand practice, and ultimately the difficult parts of a song. That's what you should concentrate on in your 15 minutes. What that also brings is a holistic view of the song. So again, clarity doesn't come from memorization. Clarity comes from understanding the song. I keep going back to songs like Mariner's Revenge or the Amelie song, songs where you know the chords. Amelie is D minor to A minor, F to C. Do you know those triads and arpeggios? If so, those songs shouldn't be difficult for you. Improvising over those songs. It doesn't matter what the notes are. You shouldn't have to memorize the notes of those songs. You should just be able to know D minor, A minor, F major. Oh, I don't have the F there. And C major. What that means is when I play the song, I don't necessarily need the notes. I can just play F, C. Right, all I'm doing is the little triads of D minor, A minor, F, and C. And because I practiced them years ago in my 15 minutes of practice, now they're clear, now they're quick. And that again came from practicing things correctly. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, check out my 15 minutes of accordion practice video. Do the 15 minutes of practice a few times a week if you can. And again, I repeat that 15 minutes of practice a few times a week will make you a stellar player, as long as that practice is good practice. Let me know if you have any questions, and keep playing. Thank you very much.